Hello everyone and welcome back to Renowned Explorers International Society. 2 expeditions left. Let's not lose track of what we're doing here. Well, first of all, we do finally have enough research to finish off the history tree if we'd like. And the supplies themselves are probably worth it, so let's go ahead and just do that. Alright, that does give us enough to at least unlock engineering. I definitely would like to get the hidden shop here. And the supplies wouldn't be bad, but the shop is what I really want. Alright. Good deal. Before we forget, let's go grab the specialty entourage that gives us a secret whenever we resolve an encounter aggressively. I think that's going to be our secret to success here, and not much of a secret at that. Alright, aggressive focus, very good. 1 secret for every encounter solved aggressively. Now, we have a little bit more campaign, but not a lot, and not enough to really do much, so let me think here. Let me grab this guy. I like this 2 campaign whenever you enter a technique challenge. That's pretty nice. And we have a little bit of gold. In fact, enough for a Master Gloves, I believe. Oh, but we have to upgrade first. Alright, let's upgrade. We don't quite have enough for legendary gloves now, but we do have some insight we could spend. And that would give us enough. Yeah, let's do it this way. 1 more of those, and we'll save 5 for next time. But this will give us enough for legendary gloves, and that's not really even going to be a consideration. It's going to go straight on to Harry. And we'll give the Master Gloves to Bia, probably. Give Bia's cheap gloves to Dolores, and then we'll finish the pass down there by selling Dolores's book. Now, I would love to have gotten the grappling hook for the Quick Thinker, and actually, I'm considering spending the insight to get it. It's probably worth it. 56 to 92, or 56 to 92, but more status. Yeah, so spending 2 more insight, hopefully, will give us enough. Maybe 3 more. But you know what? That's what the insight is there for. Well, 1 short. 1 short. I'm gonna sell the Rusty Ring. It's 1 speech defense. And that will give us... Oop, not this, not that. Grappling hook, there we go. Quick Thinker for Dolores. Alright, looking good. Let's go somewhere. And either the Anagogic Archipelago, the Emerged Island, or Transylvania. Now, I do have a couple treasures left in the Anagogic Archipelago, so that might be worth considering. I also have 1 in the Emerged Island, but I think the Anagogic Archipelago is going to be the way to go. Let's go try it out. This not only gives golden stats, which we need both of, but Tactician, Rogue are very good here. Now, we don't have a Survivalist or the Archaeologist, but hey, at least we have 2 of the 4, right? Let's go check it out. Now, I suspect that at least some of these treasures, if not more than 1, but almost certainly 1 of them, is from the Witch event, which I've seen a couple times and never completed. Mostly because it requires a good tactician, and I rarely have had one. But I have one this time, so there we go. Alright, there is a stupa right next to the end goal. And let's go ahead and go through some fights. We need to finish up our aggressive champion, and we're 1 away, so let's go. An ancient ruin. They have cryptic clues left behind on a mural, and we want to take a closer look, but they see us, so we're just going to fight them instead. Very good. Alright. Yeah, lots for aggressive, including our secret, of course, which is going to be really nice. And let's see here. Got 3 there, 1 over there, 2 over there. Doesn't look too bad. Yeah. Maybe I can just take out these 3 with a piercing shot? No, I cannot. Alright. Well, I guess we'll do our typical thing then. Back up and let Harry buff for a turn. And hope they run into a cone for us. That'd be very kind. Now, fortunately, of course, they're friendly and we are aggressive, which means we have a huge advantage here. Not only in that we get the plus 20 speech defense from being buffed here, but they also have high speech defense and low armor. So everything we do is going to be very, very effective. Now, unfortunately, none of our characters have really high speech defense. We're really kitted out with armor instead, so we are going to take a lot of damage here. And in fact, the final fight of this expedition may be very dangerous for us, as we can already see. I already lost one on a normal, just standard fight we ran across. Not the best start. That was pretty good, though. I think I'm just going to leave Bia down for now. If I res her, there's a chance we just get AoE'd again by this last Master of Trance. So instead, we'll just let Dolores hit her and then bring Harry over to hopefully finish her off. Harry is up to 73 damage. Pretty good. And that's even without counting the boost that he would get by standing next to an alive Bia, which is 15%. Alright, there's our points for Aggressive Champion. Very good. Okay. This will teach them a lesson in divine humility. Now they'll show you around the ruins to make up for all the trouble. Alright. An archaeologist. We don't have one, so we're just going to take the study and move along. Alright, hey, some supplies. Let's definitely take those. Oh, and there is... the talking heads. I was hoping that was going to be the witch. It is not. We might struggle with the talking heads encounter. We might have an issue there. But I'm willing to give it a try. Alright, what's the worst that could happen? They turn around angrily. We were talking. I hate people when they're not polite. We will now kill you with our curse, unless you convince two of us not to kill you by amusing us. Alright, so we have the old-looking head, the talkative head, and the burly head. Talkative head likes diplomats and beguilers. Old-looking head likes archaeologists a lot, and we don't have one. Wow, this might be difficult. Yeah, because our beguiler is not good either. How about the burly head? Oh, likes athletes. That was something we can do. Here we go. There we go. And we do have a tool, so we will try to also amuse 50 push-ups. It wasn't easy, especially after having such a rough expedition already, but the head is mildly impressed. And we'll try the talking head, and we'll use our tool here to try to get Harry up to a 45%. That's probably our best chance at getting it. And if we fail here, he gets minus 20% speech, which isn't actually a big deal. What is a big deal... yeah, that didn't work. What is a big deal is we only have one more chance. And our chance of getting it here is 27%. Very, very low. I have never failed at this event, so I don't know what happens if you get cursed. But we're about to find out. Well, if you know how the tale... Okay, there we go. It hits the crew right in the soul. You're lucky to survive, but you're extremely cursed. All crew members gain the Curse of the Talking Heads, permanently lowering speech defense and a -2 resolve. Yeah, that's pretty terrible. I don't disagree. A city and tree houses filled with 8 people. Alright, let's visit the trinket shop, sure. And there is a treasure for sale, but that costs another resolve, and I don't think I'm willing to do that. We'll just grab some trinkets and leave. Alright, where to? Another fight? Sure, might as well keep working on Aggressive Champion. Some birds have been following your boat for hours now. Alright, let's go see what we can do to them. And here we are, another secret for the taking if we can defeat this encounter aggressively. And we'll start with this birdie back here with Bia. Oh, Alright, well, Bia will at least start on it. These birds have apparently decent defense. Ooh, and they are devious, so we do have a disadvantage here. Wow, yeah. Alright, let's actually just bring Harry back here. Finish off this bird that Bia was working on. And we'll go ahead and use Dolores' turn to buff up Harry by making him confident. Between that and standing next to Bia, he gets a 30% just by that, but just by itself, even without using focus. So We'll see if that's enough to do some work next turn. Hopefully the other 3 birds on the right-hand side come over and join this one that's straight ahead of us and let us cone AoE them down. And they did not. Not ideal, but we'll go ahead and do it. At least that lets us finish off these 2. That only leaves 2 more. Can they reach Dolores this turn? Probably not. And I'll put her on the healing tile. That'll help a little bit. There we go. Okay, good. They couldn't reach her. Excellent. And bring Harry up. Actually, we should bring Bia up first because she has the buff on her. We could try using Dolores's AoE here, but unfortunately I put Bia in the way. That was really silly of me. Alright, we can take out one of them, and hopefully the last one will not be able to finish off Bia. In fact, to make sure of that, I'm going to finish off the one that Bia attacked. That should mean that she has relatively low aggro compared to Harry, who actually hit the other one. And Harry should be able to survive one attack pretty easily. Yep, and that's exactly how it worked. Excellent. Oh, and they missed anyway. Harry does have a little bit of grit. 41. Not bad. All those rogue perks coming in handy there. And there we go. Good for us, didn't lose a resolve there. We did get our secret. Very nice. Alright. Where to now? We do have one stupa right there. That would be worth checking out. Let's go see what's over on this side of the island. Or, not an island, it's like a couple islands. And there's our campfire story. We'll check that out too. Fighter training. One crew member gains athlete tenacious or tactician defense. We don't need either one of those, so we'll throw that away. Extra resolve? Could be nice. Lucky gold? Very good. And ultimate athlete, we don't have a level 5 athlete yet, so we'll want to wait on that. So let's just play lucky gold. It'll only help us for 2 expeditions, but 25% extra gold on 2 expeditions is still something. While the crew is still on land, they managed to obtain a book of Hindu folklore. We don't have an archaeologist, so we can't really learn anything else about that. Water is calm, okay. Oh, and Bia wants to know if we can send some more valuables to her spies. I will, I think, send... You know what? I'm not going to. Our last encounter will give us that last secret, so we don't need to spend anything here. This charade has gone on for too long. Harry did some research while you were back in London, and nobody knows of any spy circle other than the anti-explorers. Harry hoped Bia would come clean, but Bia leaves him no choice. Bia confesses she lied about the spies. All the gold you've been sending is going to war victims back in Greece. The secrets you got were uncovered by Bia's friend Amelie from the Renowned Explorers to support her cause. She made up the cover story because she didn't think the crew would agree to give her gold like that. That's actually very noble, and Harry would think so. How noble. Harry didn't think that the scary Bia would be organizing war relief. Harry assures Bia that she can be honest with the crew and we will all help our best to help those in need. Try our best to help those in need. Very nice. And they like each other a little bit more. 10% speech power, and 20 grit and rogue subterfuge. Interesting. Alright. Alright, and a wits challenge. We'll definitely check that out. A military sloop. Bia is a great tactician, so she can actually exchange ideas here. And they give us a bunch of collecting campaign. Cool. Harry's cheeky spirit doesn't always lead to something positive. Harry wants to steal some of Bia's rations, but gets caught. I'm sorry. Bia appreciates Harry's sincere apology. Bia and Harry really learned to appreciate each other more than they already did. So they're really happy with each other now. And Harry gained now 25 speech power and squad tactics. And Bia now gained nothing in addition. That was it. Okay, she still has the 20 grit and rogue subterfuge. Alright. That is fine. Let's go check out the stupa real quick, and then we can head to the end. Not much else going to happen here, I guess. Let's take the green Komodo dragon. I think that will give us some status. Yep, 6 campaign. Nice. Out of supplies, and Harry loses speech defense. That's actually kind of unfortunate. This fight is going to have a lot of speech in it, and I'm already a little worried. Alright, here we go. We get to the small shrine, and inside is a Konglak board. Who's going to play? Well, it's going to be Bia. Bia will play a game of Konglak. There we go. Bia is a Konglak champion. You'd think the door would be impressed, but instead, lame. You got lucky. Hacks. Alright, well, we can continue at least. And we find a beautiful holy site. Some beautiful statues with ruby eyes. The statues shoot lasers at us, and we need an archaeologist to figure out the path to get by. But because we have a rogue, and specifically a rogue with mischief, Harry can figure out that throwing a stone at the statues will distract them, and then we can sneak past while they're firing at them. Very good. And there is Bobo. Let's go ahead and get them to let him go, and we'll have to fight Dharma Jagapate for that. And I am actually a little concerned about this fight, even with the tactician perk that we just got there. This is a rough fight, and I have lost to it several times. Little concerning. Alright, here we go. Let's try to back up and deal with these guys behind us. Good, that's a good start. Now, it's especially rough if you can't get rid of Dharma relatively early. Dharma will buff himself up to be excited, he will buff up his allies to be excited, and Dharma is very strong in speech damage, incredibly so. So I am a little worried about letting him be near us for too long. And we're going to have very few ways of getting out of excited. We do have a Terrify move on Dolores and one on Bia, but they're not our strongest moves, obviously. And other than just hitting him and hoping he gets ruffled, he's going to be excited for most of the battle, probably. Let's see, what's Dharma's movement here? Dharma can't actually get to us as long as we don't go close to him, but our buff for Harry is on this turn and this turn only. And I'm kind of reluctant to waste it. On the other hand, hitting only 2 people with an AoE is kind of a waste, right? So let's just shoot one. And if I bring Bia up to take out this guy, Dharma will be in range, which I don't really want. Although he's going to be in range anyway, probably. And Dolores has most of our speech defense, so let's bring her up instead. And then we'll bring Bia up just between Harry and Dolores here, just so she can give them both a 50% extra attack power. Ooh, okay, this is the other unfortunate part. The Masters of Trance will make us impressed, which means Dharma's attacks will do them more than they would normally. You can see how much that hurts. And we've got another Master of Trance in the background that is going to try to get within range to do the same thing next turn. There is a decent cone here, but Harry is having a rough time getting a good range. Huh. That's quite annoying. We can do that. I'd rather get a better cone off, but I don't know if I can. Not really. Apparently can't move here. I didn't realize that was unpassable. I'm not sure why it's unpassable. I could just move Bia back, or Dolores back, but of course moving Harry here isn't going to help because he can't do his AoE when there's people in the way. So, you know what? I think AoEing is going to be the way to go. Let's not move him so he gets Bia's buff at least. It won't matter for these two, but it'll help do some damage to Dharma. And we can fear Dharma. And that may be worth it. And the reason I say that is because Bia's triple slash will go off then, if he is terrified. Now Dolores is going to go down. 100% going to fall this turn, and I'm going to accept that. In order to try to get Dharma low. If we can keep Dharma from hitting Bia or Harry, but hopefully both, then we might be able to actually finish him off next turn. Alright, there's Bia's triple slash. First time we've actually used that for the full triple slash, which is nice. There goes Bia. So the only one who's going to be left is Harry, and I don't know if Harry can finish off... Ooh, Harry's going to go down too. We might lose right here, because Dolores is about to go down as well. That's it. There you go. I called it, right? This is a very, very hard fight. Very hard fight. I think we would have won if Harry had survived, but it's not the way it went. Unfortunate. Now, one thing we can say is that we did not get a new treasure that game. So regardless of whether the last adventure had its save file corrupted or not, and I wasn't sure whether I should call my streak over, it's certainly over now because we didn't get one there. Oh well, we will try again next time. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode regardless, and we will see what our new challenge is next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again in Renowned Explorers.